Hello everyone, this is Red with RedDragonLeo.com. It is Sunday night. Let's see, the 22nd, I believe. Time flies by. Yes, it is the 22nd. Okay, next week is week after options expiration, and many times I have noticed in the past that somewhere between the 25th and the 27th of the date that you usually have some type of turn in the market, meaning in this case I think we'll probably hit a bottom by the end of the week, and then go up after that. So I think they're going to be more selling into next week and close the week down, which is the 27th. I think Friday's the 27th. Let's see. Yes, Friday's the 27th. So I think that'll probably put in the bottom. So what I'm kind of looking for is Monday or Tuesday. I'm looking for either sell off a little bit Monday, rally into Tuesday, maybe close positive that day, and then pop on Wednesday, then drop hard into a wave 3 on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay. Then the next week after that, you have Memorial Day week, which is a light week. I think that we'll have a rally from there. So I'm looking for a bottom by the end of this week. Is what I'm looking for. Now I'm not sure if we're going to go up on Monday or not, or whether we just go down. The likely scenario is that we'd go down at least in the morning to continue what we started on Friday, and then possibly rally back on Tuesday and into Wednesday to back test the broken line, the support line that I think that we're going to have. When you look here at the weekly chart, you can see 1, 2, 3 weeks down, and we're resting right on that weekly support line for the well, that we tagged it. We're not resting on it. We tagged it at 13. Let's see, right here, 20 moving average in blue is 13.16 right now. So we came awful close. I think what did we exactly hit? 13.18, I believe, was right there. So 13. Let's see. Yes, 13.18. Okay, so you look at the daily. Certainly, you do have the possibility of this drawing a channel line. The channel line here, we are in a down channel. At any time, it could break out, and you can consider this move right here, this up move, and sideways to down consolidation, a bull flag. But the steeper the decline, the less likely of a bull flag. And that's just, it's weaker, put it that way. If it had been trading sideways the whole time, then yes, you'd say a very nice bull flag. But this whole move from here to here to here to here to here, a lot of folks are calling this a 5-way push, meaning wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is possible. Certainly, we don't know exactly what's going to happen next week. Right now, we are still looking down on the MACDs here, and so far everything is going as I have stated in other videos, which is that we would kind of rebound up a little bit, then roll over, and to go back deeper down, very similar to what we're doing right here. And won't be exact, of course, but I think that that's the possibility of what we did here. I think it's going to kind of be the same scenario. You can see it's pointing down, so it's in bear territory on the slow stochastics. So we're below 50, so that tells you it's majorly bearish. So all the rallies should be shorted at this point until proven otherwise. Now, once it gets down here to 20, if it does go that deep, then I think a bottom will be put in, and I think that that's going to happen this week. I really do. I think this is going to look very similar to over here, where it tried to curl back up right here, as you can see, tried twice, but this, as you can see, the red line did not even curl back up, didn't even attempt to, just stayed straight. We kind of get the same thing right here. We're still pointing down. So I'm thinking we're going to have the same thing. I think we're just going to dip down here and pretty much do exactly the same thing this week. There's nothing here to get bullish about, at least not from a technical point of view. As far as what the gangsters may try to manipulate and throw at us, I don't think that they're going to try anything right now. I think they're pretty much busy trying to save their own butt right now, and they probably want this decline. So, that's just my thoughts on that. They want it so they can probably get it in cheaper. But so, what I'm looking for here is for them to hit this trend line and backtest it maybe one more time, either Monday or Tuesday, and then break down. And so I am looking for this larger wave. Well, you can see this one here has broken down, but the one I'm talking about is this one here. Boom, boom, boom. I don't think that one's broken yet. If we look at it here on this one, yeah, this one right here, from here to here on up, I don't think that is broken. And so that's kind of what I'm looking for to happen, is a break of that line and then a back test, and maybe possibly Tuesday or Wednesday, and then a collapse on it, taking out this 1318 low. And if it really gets going, it should easily go down here to this 1294. I can't see why it wouldn't. Once it breaks it, it's going to do a lot of technical damage. So there's a lot of reasons to think that this is going to happen. So there's the dollar, there's the silver chart. Silver's putting in a big bear flag on the weekly. And let's see if I've got a silver chart here. Yes, here. Silver is one of the commodities. I want you to look at this. This is very important to look at. This entire time, the MACD histogram bars have been moving up, moving up, moving up. Yet look where the actual price is. It's actually kind of just chopping sideways. It made its first attempt right here, failed when it hit this pink moving average. I don't know which one that is, maybe the 50, and fell down again. And then it rallied up again, fell down again. Now it's up. Now it's trading sideways. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think if it gets up here to zero, I think it's going to fall right back down. And you can come, and it won't be as low as this one, of course. So the idea is it'll fall back down and then make a second attempt. This is just too big of a sell-off for you to think that you can just roll right up here and go positive and all of a sudden just start the rally again. It's just not likely to happen. It's likely to fall here at some point, maybe next week, and put in a higher low on these histogram bars so that you can create a positive divergence. Draw a line from here to here, and then you'd want to see a positive divergence. That's what you'd want to see, because look where we're at. We're still in major bear territory. We haven't even inched up to 50 yet. Now, commodities, since silver is one of the commodities, major commodities like this, trading sideways like this, I think it's going to drop, and it's probably going to hit this this probably 100 moving average or 200-day moving average right here. And I'm guessing at what that is. It's not showing here on the chart, but so somewhere in that area there, I think it's going to hit it, and before it rebounds again. Even if it started to rebound next week, look at this cross right here, this necktie of resistance. When this crosses, it's a necktie of resistance. So you can't expect it to get through that on the first attempt. But the fact that this is moving up and the market and silver's trading sideways clearly tells me that commodities are staying down, and this is pretty much because of the dollar has been moving up. The dollar has moved up, back down, rested on support here of the 50 moving average, and I think it's creating a bull flag. So up, sideways consolidation, and I think it's going to make another run up at some point next week and run up to try to tag this 200-day moving average. So this might go down a little and crawl right back up, and you can see where it is here at negative 0.5. Just moving up. It might dip and then run back up higher, and I think it's going to get overbought by the end of the week, by Friday, and at that point I think it'll roll back down. So you'd expect this to come down here, then put in a lower high, to put in negative divergence for it to finally fall down, but it should rise back up and try to hit this 200-day moving average. And so you got the dollar doing that, you got silver confirming that. The market overall, that tells you that the market overall, same thing. When the dollar goes up, the market goes down. So that really gives you the clue that the market should be going down. So possibly on Monday, maybe we dip down a little bit, then curl back up, and then into Tuesday and Wednesday we run up here and put in a higher low here on the histogram towers, put in some type of negative divergence. It's what I would expect, and then maybe it gets up here to 5.0 and gets massively overbought if it makes it that high by Tuesday or Wednesday, and then collapses by into a wave 3 down. So I am expecting it again to break this major support area right here and break it down, and maybe, like I said, try to back test it and then to collapse down. And we could go down here as low as 1250. I don't know. How low we're going to go. I haven't seen any fake prints in quite a while. 30-minute chart is putting in some positive diversions already, so possibly down a little bit on Monday. I'm going to try to recycle back up by the end of the close, so maybe another pause day or slightly down Monday. Or if it gets some momentum, it could end up positive. I really don't know about Monday, so that was a hard one to say. We do have an inverted head and shoulders here, as you can see it, this being the head, this being the right shoulder, this being the left shoulder over here. I think Cobra draws it out much nicer. And let's see, where did he have that at? Yes, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. That's possible. I think it's going to fail in this case. Market just looks too weak. But that is possible. And then after we bottom, then I think we're going to go up the following week after that. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't. So maybe we go up into. I was looking over here at the spiral guys chart right here. Here's this major area right here on the 10th, 11th, and 12th, I believe. So possibly we bottom out by the end of this coming week, and then we stage a rally into June 10th, 11th, or 12th. Possibly we peak out then. Now, I don't know where it's going to go. I still think we are going to hit the fake print. Now, if we look back at this and see how accurate this was, remember, anything up here in this high area, these are your turn dates. Doesn't mean that they're high or low, just means they're turn dates. So we look here around the 2nd, around the 6th or 7th, and around the 19th. So if we look there at the market and see what we did of last month, around the 2nd was definitely a peak. The 6th really wasn't nothing. 6th or 7th really wasn't nothing. Actually, you could call that going into the 9th was the bottom. So 6th or 7th was right in here. So it was close to a turn back up for a bottom. But the 2nd was pretty much dead on. May the 1st, 2nd. 2nd was, of course, we knew that was going to be a turn date because of the Legatus meeting that they had. April the 30th through the 2nd. After that, that's when they crashed silver. That was all done according to Lindsey Williams, because if they would have hit $50 an ounce, JP Morgan would have had margin calls and probably would have went bankrupt, I guess, and they had still more money. So they crashed the silver market so they wouldn't have to pay that. So, and of course, it just coincided with the Legatus meeting as well. So all the gangsters got out, at the top. Then it sold off, and it did match up with the spiral guys charts of that date right there was the 2nd. You look here and you see a significant top here on the 2nd. Here the other one looks like the 6th or 7th, so that one was off by a little bit. And we go here again. I believe that is right here, 6th or 7th. Because the 9th, well, wait a minute, the 9th started a new week. No, that might have been dead on. Let me see here. Let me look at the 30-minute chart here. 9th. Yeah, that is not showing here on the... That is right, okay. Dead on. That was dead on. Okay, there was your 13.29. That was a big turn in the market. Back up to here, rallied 30 points. May the 6th. Now, this thing is not always dead on, I can tell you that. But in this case, it was the 6th. If we look here, it was the 6th. So these two were dead on accuracy. Now, this one was off. This one was the, looks like the 18th or 19th. And on the 18th or 19th, what did we see? May the 19th, 18th or 19th, we did see another top, and we have been turning down since then, but it wasn't like it was a major one, so it was off on that one. But again, we have been turning down since then, so it did call a turn. You know, there is nothing to say it's going to be an exact turn. So where are we at now? We should have, with 1, 2, 3 dates in there as turns, that one ought to be pretty significant, I would think. I would think that that's pretty significant. So if this one plays out, we could be peaking into that time period for a rally back up. How high, I don't know, but I do think we're going to hit the fake print of 138.86 on the SPY, approximately 1388. I do think we're going to hit that. So for now, it looks like that's all I got here for you folks. Is basically, I'm not sure where we're going to go Monday to Tuesday. I'm just going to have to wait and play this out and see. My thoughts are a dip down on Monday a little bit and recycle back up, make a run. So dip down here, put in a higher low on this MACD, then maybe shoot into Tuesday and Wednesday, possibly with a peak on Wednesday morning or something, and peak it out here at 5.0 midweek. It just makes sense on the time period. And of course, here on the market, it would have went down. How far, I don't know. Maybe here, maybe put a higher low in, then recycle back up, hit this trend line, or even maybe go through it and hit this one and put in a double top and then fall back down. I think it's going to fail, though. I don't know if it's going to get out of this channel or not. But wherever it's at, I think the high of the week is going to be Tuesday or Wednesday, just by looking at the charts. And then we're going to have a nice wave down on Thursday and Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's what I'm thinking. So I'd be back up, bang, bang, then collapse. Very small days. Now, if we're off on this and it manages to recycle itself back up and really get some strength up and breaks out of this significantly and clears this 1350, then of course, you know, I'd say we're going for that fifth wave. But I don't see it just yet. I think next week will be bearish. So, on the dark side of things, I did get a chance to listen to the audio here, from Ben Fulford's interview, by David Wilcox. It is definitely worth going and reading. You can go to her blog here, and as you can see, I've highlighted it here. It is on my website as well, under Red Pill Sites. It's listed there. You can go to her blog there and scroll down there, and you'll find this link as well. Interesting audio. Each one's an hour long, and it does imply that possibly Obama is, I guess, clueless as to what is going on in the real world, and he did not really know about the Illuminati's plans, and that he was a surprise, wasn't supposed to win the election. So, you know, he is, I guess, trying to fight these guys, but of course they threatened to kill him and his family every time. Apparently they had a book that told him what he could do when he sat down at the office the first day, and he broke down crying. Didn't realize he was in bed with gangsters, and his whole staff is gangsters. So, yeah, you kind of feel sorry for the fella. You know, it's a tough call. You know, if I was there, I don't know what I'd do. I think I'd just go ahead and let them assassinate me and get on TV and tell the world of existence of aliens and the Illuminati. I'd come right out and just say the words. Hey, we got gangsters running this place. They're called the Illuminati. George H. Bush, Daddy Bush, he's the head of it here in America. You got Rockefeller. You know, you got George Soros. You got Henry Kissinger. You got Warren Buffett. I'd just come right out and say it's what I'd do and just let them assassinate me. I'd get it on YouTube. If they assassinated me, you know, at least I'd go down as somebody that did the right thing. So, but maybe he's not prepared to do that yet, you know. I don't know. I mean, it takes a lot of guts. I'm saying that, you know, now because I'm not president, but you know, it might be a little scarier if I actually was there. But I mean, that's basically what Kennedy did. He had the guts to come forward and was going to come forward and tell of the existence of aliens. And you know, Ben goes over this and says that that the ETs that came here in the 1940s were mistreated badly. I believe these were probably the Palladians, and they gave us a lot of this technology, and that's why Kennedy got so excited and said, "We're going to go to the moon." You know, he's seen their technology and stuff like that. So, you know, so that did not pan out too well because George Daddy Bush was one of them that reportedly was helped with the assassination. I'm sure he didn't pull the trigger himself, but he was in the CIA apparently at that time period. So anyway, there's still debate on whether or not bin Laden is alive recently until he was just supposedly killed, or if he died in 2002 with a kidney failure, which most people say. Either way, Obama pulled this fast one on them and freaked them out by basically releasing this, which obviously brought down the price of oil. They did not want that. They want the price of oil to go up. So that's not good. So he is bucking the system for them. In his release of saying that he would support any company that come out with clean energy, they don't like to hear that kind of stuff. They don't want that. They don't want the cars that run on water that's been around since 60s or 70s. They don't want that technology out there, so they suppress it. So anyway, you know, go here and read this stuff. Listen to the audio. The audio here is right here. I just listened to it right here. I just clicked on it. It's each one's about an hour long. Worth listening to. Very, very interesting. Oh, and then as of last week, yeah, here's the story about the IMF, Dominique Strauss-Kahn. He is definitely one of the Illuminati members, and they set him up. The good guys, the white hats, set him up, and so they got him arrested. And supposedly he was possibly going to be, here it is, possibly he could have been the next presidential candidate for France. So they didn't like that, but there's something to keep an eye on. Goldman Sachs has been tanking, folks, and Morgan Stanley and all this. The financials, that's another thing I did not go over in this. Financial stocks have been hit hard. They're still going down. That's more evidence that I think this market is going to collapse next week and put in a significant low, and it's going to be a good week for the bears. So because they just keep going down slowly but surely each and every day, and they have already broken the XLF. If you pull up any chart on, I don't have one available for you. Pull up any chart and you'll see that they have broken lots of major support levels. So, and they're going to take that. That'll take the market down. So now you got the dollar rallying with the bull flag. You got silver, the other commodities following, selling off, and you know, oil, same thing, selling off, putting in bear flags, and you got the XLF financial sector already going down as well. You know, things are getting a little dicey here. These guys, this was a surprise for these gangsters, him getting arrested like this, because he was one of them. So this has got to put some heat on them. So, you know, I don't know what they're going to do. If they're going to stage some type of nuclear bomb, they're still trying to do that. So let's hope that they fail at that, and that Illuminati card of a nuclear bomb going off in the United States does not happen, because that is something to be worried about. So, okay, gang, that's it. I will see you guys on the blog. Good luck, everyone.